What's going on, guys, and welcome to Arma 3 Breaking Point. So this is essentially Arma 3 DayZ. I actually played this on a live stream a lot. This was one of my main games, actually, along with this and Battle Royale. And I thought I would hop back into it because it actually had a major update recently, which allows you to take over buildings and build a whole bunch of things, have a stronghold and like raid bases, and there's AI running around. For this first episode, I'm going to go ahead and play it alone. I'm going to have some friends and some other people hop into with me later, trying to maybe raid some bases and have some fun like that. This first episode is mainly just going to be looting and seeing if we can survive as long as possible. I thought I would start recording at this screen. For those who didn't know about this game previously, there is 6 classes. None is obviously, it's technically a class, essentially. You can kill anybody and anybody can kill you, but you cannot level up. So there is the Ranger, who is the law in the lawless land. The Rangers are the salvation if you need, and you curse if you wish to do harm those that are. Rangers are equal parts fighter and medic with tools making them proficient at both. So essentially, a Ranger, you can level up. As you can see, it shows you what they would look like with each level. There's level 1, level 2, level 3. Gives you more info here. It tells you how do you progress. There's just ways you progress. You degress by killing certain types of people. And also the perks, you have a light body armor for level 1, medium, and medium armor with extra resistance to pistols for level 3. Level 3 spawns with a medical pack that allows the Ranger to heal bleeding, pain, and broken bones, which is actually extremely cool. So let's go back. I'm going to go through all the classes for you guys, and you could probably skip ahead if you've already seen all these. The looters and the thieves, essentially, these are the bandits. Eliminate all players besides outlaws yourself. Destroy any all weapon crates. So if you find a weapon crate you want to destroy it, you get extra experience. Provide food, water, and medical aid to other outlaws. You regress by giving aid to rangers and killing any fellow outlaws. You get a custom backpack for 2 and 3, build larger weapon crates, and remote improvised explosive device blueprint at level 3. And then there's a hunter who kills everything, guts unconscious players, and destroys weapon crates. Provide aid to any rangers, nomads, or survivalists. Essentially, you don't do anything. You are completely alone in the world. You kill everybody. You have increased speed and a larger default carrying capacity. I don't believe leveling up even gives you anything special besides this creepy ass look with blood over your mask, and it's really creepy. Let's go ahead and nomad. Nomads are determined survivors. This is kind of a boring class. They level up by just staying alive and gutting animals. Providing food and water and that kind of stuff. Kill any ranger, nomad, survivalist, greater point loss for higher levels. Provide aid to hunters. Increase healing rate when resting. Custom backpack for level 3. Varmint rifle. Supplies for level 3. So it's essentially a lone wolf class that doesn't kill anybody. So that's not really that fun. I don't think I'm going to choose that class. And then there's survivalist, which is awesome because you get the this is the class that you actually level up just off of staying alive. So survive for an extended period of time, destroy hunters and outlaw weapon crates, kill and gut animals, and you level up. You regress at die at the hands of anybody at all. Kill rangers, nomads, or outlaws, so kill anything bad. You get a ghillie camo for 2 and 3, tranquilizers or weapon for 2 and 3. Zombie detectability decreases with each level. So from what I read in all these, Ranger is awesome. The only bad thing about a Ranger is that they're shot at by hunters and nomads and outlaws. I'm pretty sure just outlaws and hunters. But I kind of enjoyed the Ranger class because it's very balanced. You find another Ranger, you basically become friends. If you find an outlaw or a hunter, you shoot them. Before you pick your class, you kind of want to memorize who the people that you're supposed to be shooting. So essentially, who I'm supposed to be killing is outlaws and hunters. So it kind of makes it easy because outlaws and hunters both have a face mask, and I don't think any of the other classes ever get face masks. So I'm going to go with Ranger. This is the primary class that I've played on all my live streams. So let's go ahead and confirm and spawn in. Get to choose where we want to be. I am playing on Altis on an 80-person server. There's 80 people online right now. It can get up to 125, which is going to get intense. But as you know, Altis is a huge, huge-ass map. So you kind of want to spawn central. That way you're close to everything. And here we are. We are now in Altis. I am recording this in 30 frames per second, 1080p, so if you do want to see it in a higher quality and enjoy it even more, go ahead and click on the little gear icon down below and enjoy. So this game actually has a different inventory screen than when it used to. It does look a lot more refined and a lot cooler. We're actually going to go ahead and take those, primarily because it's going to come in handy down the line. I'm not sure. You're about to press escape. Okay. I thought we'd maybe be able to press tab just again to be able to close that, but I guess not. And we'll take the 22 ammo because we might actually find a varmint. We don't spawn with a map. We're actually going to have to find one before we have any clue where we are. It's going to take me a little while to get used to the controls again, but I definitely will get used to them again because I'm pretty used to playing Arma 3 at this point. So Arma 3 is new to my channel, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. And we're going to see how long we can play this game for. Like I said, it did recently just update, so there is a lot of new things. We're going to run across like bases and stuff all the time. In this particular game, zombies are relatively stupid. You can kind of survive a long amount of time without really getting attacked. Sports bag is actually a little bit better. Let's go ahead and grab the sports bag. It's going to be a lot more versatile for us, and it's also green, so we kind of blend in a little bit more, even though Altus is more of a dead grass kind of area. So another cool thing about this specific mod, a lot of people complain and complain about how there's no friendlies in DayZ, and that always becomes a large problem. But with this specific game, the only people that are going to be shooting me as a ranger are the ones with masks. Like I said, rangers are friendly with everybody else. They only rank up off of getting killed by, or killing outlaws and I believe, I can't remember the other name, hunters? Outlaws and hunters. And if I am to get killed by another ranger, that ranger will become a quote-unquote bandit. They lose all modifiers that their class has if they're in the negatives for EXP. So like I showed you before, regression and progression is a big thing. And also if you join another server, say you join another Altus server, you won't be able to, you will still have that amount of EXP. It is carried over, and I just heard a gunshot over there, actually. I'm hearing several gunshots. I do expect to die often until I kind of get my bearings. The shots are coming from that direction over there. Like I said, I can kind of investigate that kind of stuff because I could come across a ranger that's friendly. So you never really know. I'm going to get in direct communication because we can communicate if we really need to. That doesn't really seem like somewhere that I'm going to want to go, though, because it seems like it's a back and forth gunfire. And I don't have a gun to intervene, so we're just going to avoid that situation. Alright, we got a Ruger carbine, which uses 22. And guess what we have? We do have 22. Alright. This is the current gun that we're working with. Doesn't seem like it has a lot of range. It is a rifle of some sort. It's only got 5 shots. That's mainly because of the ammo that I'm currently using. But it seems pretty worth it. Right here seems to be, I don't know, it looks like kind of a survivor home for Miscreated. That's weird. See, one thing that I did see was some kind of military encampment. And I'm really scared of these gunshots. Those sound really loud. Maybe an M14 or so. Not something that I'm going to head towards at all. We're definitely going to open up a map on our second screen in later episodes. That way we don't get lost and we can find our way towards some more military areas. And like I said, we're going to die a lot, but our main goal is to get to level 3 in the Ranger class. And if you guys enjoy the series, then you guys can leave a like, and depending on the support with the series, we may continue over to another character and see where we end up. I really want to start getting into some more Arma 3 on this channel. I mean, this is my only channel, but I do want to get into some Arma 3 because Arma 3 is just so infinitely awesome. And it's as well as Arma 2. They both have just like so many mods and so many simulators, and they're all survival, and they're all gunfights, and they all take some sort of skill and some sort of, you have to be really on edge. You got to be ready for anything to happen to you. There is cars in this game. They are extremely rare. And as you can see at the top of my inventory screen, you can actually get a dog And there's a whole bunch of other things that we can also get. I didn't see the X there. That's actually a really cool addition. Let's check this. Okay, so this allows for the creation of a safe haven storage chest. Requires a hammer, 3 nails, and this will allow us to actually build some things. And it currently says that we need 3 boxes of nails. There's a box of nails right there. We can actually work towards getting one of those things, even though it's not really necessary at this point in time because we don't have a base to actually build it in. But I would like to build something just to show you guys what it looks like. So I personally don't even know what it looks like, to be honest. All right, let's work our way out of here. You do need to eat and drink. It is all audio cued. Essentially, when your guy starts coughing, that means he's thirsty. When you hear the stomach start rumbling, he gets hungry. And that's kind of how you work off the hunger and the thirst meters. Over here, I did actually... Oh, shit. Did actually just get shot at. I'm going to move my way. I hope I didn't... I literally just fucking jumped. I'm going to get over this hill if I can. I don't even know where I'm being shot from. Okay. We got shot really quick. Let's see if we spawn in a better area. Like I said, it's going to take us a little while to kind of get used to where the game's at and what we're doing. It is very bandit-ridden, mainly because the classes that most people want to play as is the class that kills everybody. That way they don't have to interact with other people. But I still would prefer to be the ranger. That is a creepy-ass face. I still would prefer to be the ranger. That way I can actually interact with some people that aren't dickheads. When you're actually, like, a nomad or a survivalist, it kind of gets a little wonky with who you can and can't shoot, and ranger's pretty specific on who you can and can't shoot. I just spawned in a bad area. I think we should spawn west or east and not central. Central seems to be a really big open area. Not a lot of buildings, so... Or we just got a bad spawn. One or the other. Believe me, as we go along, we'll definitely make our way in, and we'll find some better things to do. Let's spawn east. East or west? West sounds good. As long as we don't spawn in the middle of freaking nowhere. On the other maps, I always could switch off of Altus as well. On the other maps, most maps actually have like a spawn area for your class. Rangers generally spawn in the same area. Nomads generally spawn in the same area, and vice versa. So it's kind of useful, but at the same time, spawning in the same area over and over kind of does suck. But it has its advantages. All right, let's make our way over this hill and see if we find anything. In other series, or other episodes, I'm going to be cutting out a good chunk of the traveling and mainly keep in all the looting and the gunfighting, because that's generally what I like to keep in. There's actually an animale up here. In this class, currently, you spawn with a couple bandages and some painkillers, which is really useful. And if we do have to, we absolutely have to, we might switch over to the class that kills everybody. But we'll see, we'll wait. I do want to rank up this class mainly because it does spawn with a rifle later on in life. And eventually you do get that healing pack, which just comes really in handy for helping people and helping yourself. You see a building out there, but it seems like it's in a building all alone. Actually, there's a road out there with a whole bunch of buildings on it. I do see a fire going over there, too. Maybe we might end up heading that way. Okay. It just seems to be an open frickin' valley. I guess I chose the wrong way to go. I do see power lines over there. Maybe there's a road or something. I do see the power lines. I see a little dirt road. Alright, let's get over to the power lines. Oh, here's a little house. Okay, maybe we'll be able to find another varmint or something like that. Also, the chat that you see in the bottom left corner is based on my class. So, the green chat is a ranger class. So, I can easily talk to the chat and see if we can meet up in an area and just wipe out people. Which is kind of fun. We'll definitely get into that later, but for now we're going to run solo and at least get some gear before we meet people. There's a little house. These seem like they've been looted, but the loot is consistently respawning. Alright, got some Remington ammo. I would not mind a compass. Alright, I have a compass. Okay. Go through this little door. It's not the conventional DayZ spawn items on the ground kind of thing. We got ammo for it. We got more painkillers. This is an insane find already. We can actually snipe people with this gun. It's not a very high blood damage weapon, but it does pack a punch. And you get hit by one, you're gonna be fucking stinging for a little while, but alright, 303 British is actually for an Enfield. I guess we'll take a watch. Why the hell not, right? We need to know the time of day, doesn't everybody? Little love shack back here as well. We should check out. A little shack up there on the hill, but I want to head towards those power lines that I saw. This door is not open. We got some soda. Another water bottle. Got to put that in our backpack. Remington 223 will not fit in that. Nothing at all important in that sack right there. Alright, let's make our way up to the street. We could always follow the power lines. That always leads somewhere. That side of the road seemed a little bit more busy than this side, but I did choose this side. This game is absolutely beautiful, and this mod runs on my computer at 60 frames per second. And there it goes. Server has to reset like every certain couple of hours to withstand the amount of people that are playing. So we'll be right back in the next episode. We'll make our way over to the road and see what we can find. Adios.